Well, chat, it finally happened. It finally happened. We got what we wanted. We've been asking for a decade. So, first, before we get into that, do a little cold start. And then, we can chat about, today's topic, Forza Horizon 6. God, I hate these gloves. Yeah, when it comes to these gloves, the Saints, I do not recommend them, personally. They are, kind of just feel like poor quality, if I'm being honest. So, but, need some brain fuel, need some adrenaline and brain fuel. Probably get some actual fuel as well. Before we go do that, you know what? We're on our way to go get brain fuel and bike fuel. You know what we can do right now? Get some adrenaline going. Chat, cut to the clip. Feels good to be back on the bike, boys. I was sorry I've been MIA last Sunday, because today's February 1st. I recorded 2 videos, but they were just all over the place. They weren't very structured. I didn't really like, while editing them, how everything was going. So I decided to scrap it because I just didn't. You know, there's a whole like feed the beast thing and you just do it, but I just, nah, I want to put out better quality content. I already have a few feed the beast videos out there that like I probably should have redone, but I don't want to be that person. I just want to make sure I put out good quality content. So I'll get back to you guys when we get to the destination. All right, we are pulling up to the, well, just a location to get some caffeine. Can't have a caffeine and chat without caffeine. And you know what, boys? You know what flavor I'm probably going to get. Maybe because I already posted it in the thumbnail, so if I didn't, well, I'm sure it's going to be no surprise. It's a new flavor that just came out. It's been a flavor before. I never tried it back then, but I'm going to try it today. Everyone seems to really like it. I don't know. There's a huge hype with it, so we'll see if it's actually as hypey as everyone says it is. So, all right, I'm going to cut back, and I will see you guys in a hot second. All right, do they have it, chat? Do they have it? Do they have it? Ooh, I think I see it. They got 2 new flavors, actually. The white peach and iced vanilla berry. They're out of the Fiji. I actually really like the Fiji apple. But we'll try the iced. Let's see how this bad boy tastes. Package secured. Alright, you people better not be hyping up something that doesn't taste good. I'm gonna be very upset with you. Alright, let's give it a shot though. Well, chat, it's finally happened. Hold on, let's for the boys. Oh. Smells unhealthy. Whew. God damn, that's sweet. It tastes like cotton candy. See what's in here. 114 milligrams of caffeine, that's it. Blue dye, blue #1 diet. Hell yeah, 38 grams of added sugars. Hell yeah, my body loves this. Yeah, not the greatest. Y'all motherfuckers lied to me. Someone lied to me. Yeah, not the greatest. But chat, here, it's true. We finally got to see the gameplay for Forza. It's real. We're going to Japan. We've been asking for it for, I don't even know how long, but we've been asking for it for kind of over a decade. And I am incredibly thankful that we are having this. We're having it now with the new Forza Horizon, especially on the new gameplay. And ignore the fan, obviously. It's hot. It's February 1st. The high is like 82 today in Arizona. So yeah, the bike gets hot pretty quick. But I'm excited to talk about it because I've been an avid player since it came out. And we got kind of a breakdown, you know, customizable. There's a lot of customizable things, from wheels to houses to garages, to the city to no loading screens, all sorts of cool stuff that we're going to go over. But
Let me finish this this nasty Red Bull, and then we will we'll move forward, hop back on the bike, and go for a ride.
All right, let's get ready to let's go finish that pile of shit. It was, again, not that great. Didn't finish it because honestly, like I said, I'm not a fan of cotton candy, and that tastes exactly like cotton candy. I've just never been a sweet tooth type of person, you know? All right, I'm fueled up, brain's fueled. I think we're okay on gas, actually, so we'll probably just go cruise around. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? So what are we talking about today? Well, today, like I said, Forza Horizon. I don't know if anyone else has seen the gameplay, but I watched the gameplay, some of the statistics and everything. Just like I said, I've been a fan for a long time. So the release date, we got the release date, May 19th, 2026, 8 days after my birthday. I'll be 35, unfortunately, or fortunately. So we're gonna get that. I'm definitely gonna be celebrating by getting the new Xbox as well as the game. I shouldn't say new Xbox because that, you know, the Tower one, I forgot what it's called. But that'll be there, and you get 2 modes. You can do 30 frames per second, the usual 30 frames per second, or they can do, I think it's called like an Xbox Pro mode or something like that, where you get 60 frames per second. So that'll be pretty cool if you want to go that way. So let's talk about the map first. The map obviously is the largest map Forza has ever done, and what's cool is there's no loading screens. Like, how sick is that going to be? You can pull up the car meets. What's crazy about the car meets is you can actually not only pull up the car meets, you can buy that person's car. Not obviously take it from the garage, but you can buy like a replica of their car. Like, what? That's pretty sick. Because it always sucked that you couldn't buy in the other games. You couldn't like gift your friend a car, right? Like extra cars that they need that I would have, and I couldn't directly gift it to them. I think that was kind of dumb and a missed opportunity for them. But yeah, not only is it Tokyo, it's its largest map, it is going to have all of the prefectures, which is going to be super sick. So you can go to like the old school part of, like the historic part of Japan and whatnot. The traffic lights, I don't know if anyone noticed, but in Forza Horizon 5, there were no traffic lights. None. Not that that's really like that big of a thing, but like, it's kind of cool sometimes. Like, I don't know if you've ever done it in GTA, but I used to pretend to abide by the law until I didn't. So the fact that they're going to have working traffic lights is so sick. You know what? Let's cruise through the mall real quick. Let's see. Are there any cool cars in the mall? Hey, here's where I do Uber, where I will be back here in a few hours, sitting right over here, waiting for cars. Let's see. Is there anything cool around here? Usually there's some in like the valet section. Let's find out. But like I said, the map's going to be sick. I'm super excited for the map. On launch date, they're supposed to have 110 plus cars available on launch date, with some of the heavy hitters being like the LFA, which is going to be sick. You got the LFA, and then you got the Mazda RX-3, which both are super cool. I'm definitely looking forward to the LFA, being able to drive that. All right, let's blow this freaking popsicle stand. Nothing cool. That's upsetting. Usually, small will have people with like Lambos and Ferraris and McLarens that come out. Now with the car packs, with launch day, there is going to be a car pack, as far as I can remember, the Italian car pack, which I know it's got a Ferrari, like SF80 or something like that, which I don't really care about that. They got one of my bucket list cars. I don't want to say dream car, but a bucket list car that I will own, or at least not this version, because I don't know if it's sold in the US, but the Alfa Romeo GT-AM. I'm a big Alfa Romeo fan, to an extent. I really want the QV, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. That's, like I said, that's like a bucket list car for me, especially in like the Montreal green that they have. That's definitely something that I would like to own. With Car Pass, you're getting I think they said 30 cars over 30 weeks. So that's math, one car per week. So that's pretty cool. You obviously got your Forza limited edition cars coming as well. I don't recall how many of those will be around. But that'll be cool as well, that you're getting the Forza edition cars. I'm really curious what, like, when that type of stuff will drop. If it has already, I might have missed it, which is obviously very, very plausible. I'm not the brightest star in the sky. But then again, who is? And then for VIP, I believe you get two times credit, which, I mean, that makes sense. I'm curious if they're going to release price. I haven't checked to see what the price is going to be. And I guess it doesn't really matter for me. It doesn't really matter for me, I suppose, just because I'm going to be buying an Xbox at the same time. So buy once, cry once. If anyone recognizes this kind of area, I'm sure you guys have all seen that viral clip of that dude on a dirt bike that jumps a neighborhood. So it's like right over here. I think it might even be this one right here. Yeah, Morrison Ranch. That's so funny. We're at the scene of the crime where they did that type of shit, and we're like, brother, hell yeah. I think they ended up measuring it, and it was like 150 feet. Yeah, obviously the whole thing isn't 150 feet. You don't need to clear 150 feet. You just traveled 150 feet. Man, this is old stomping grounds. I didn't grow up in these neighborhoods. I grew up a little bit farther north. Realistically, like two or three blocks, something like that. But you know what? There's this really dope place with silos. Are we clear? We're in the clear. Here we go. We are on a mission to find these silos. And I think I'm gonna end up going with the VIP pass because you get 2 houses, one in Tokyo City, which should be sick, and then one in the suburbs. So I think it'll be worth it to get the VIP, and then and even, you know what? I would still even buy VIP just because it's in Japan. So I don't know, guys. It's I'm really, really hyped for this game. I love that they're changing. And speaking of mechanics, you get full 540 wheel rotation inside of the car. I don't know if anyone does like in-car drifting, but it only turned like 90 degrees. Like, that's not realistic at all. So they actually have real 540 rotation for drifting. Like, that is super sick. It's kind of crazy they never did it in some of the other games. Like, I feel like that could have been an easy update. Not to mention, I'm really hoping they have some cool cars because I saw the Chaser, and I really, really want the Chaser. I don't know why it took them so long to do it. I don't even know why, really, Toyota backed out for a while. You know, they didn't really license do any licensing with games for the most part. I mean, look how long it took them to come out with cars in Horizon 5, other than like the Rad Dan Supra. All right, where are these friggin' silos? All right, guys, we pulled up to the silos. If you're from Arizona, you know about the silos. Obviously, it's a nice day out, nice enough morning outside that a lot of people are out and about. And I didn't even touch on like how now you can do kind of like the drift style where you can have mismatched wheels, kind of like in a CarX drifting. You know, if Forza takes on some of the customization and Need for Speed and CarX drifting, a set of courses, stuff like that, I think it's going to do really, really well. And not only that, I don't know if anyone saw, we do have a licensed motorcycle. Just a prop. Doesn't look like it's actually part of the game, which is fine. That could just lead into potentially actually having motorcycles, because that'd be really sick. If you think about Forza Horizon 5, which was in Mexico, dirt bikes, ATVs, you know, that would have been a staple. Razor, well, they did have razors, but like
Dirt bikes, ATVs, I think they're missing that. I know the Crew Motorfest has motorcycles, so I think it'd be really sick in the coming years if they end up getting motorcycles to come out. So I'm really excited for that. Another thing, we didn't even talk about online too much, but the online physics are supposed to be better. You can actually, in a way, do the meet and go inspect other people's cars, which is pretty sick, that they're actually no loading screens, no lobbies. I think they're gonna have 12-person lobbies, and it's completely seamless. So I don't know. I think they're doing a really good job kind of doing that. I'm really curious how long it took them to kind of come up with these ideas and how long they've been sitting. Now they actually have a 12-lane drag strip with functional drag trees. All of them. So you can do 12-person races. I don't know why they never did that in Horizon 5. What didn't make sense, when you actually wanted to do a drag race, the loading screen, and then it was just start. There was no countdown. There was no way to kind of get the get spooled up if you had a turbo or anything like that to get ready for launch control. It was just go. And I don't know why they never fixed that. You know, they should have fixed that at some point in time. That could have been an update. So I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but I'm glad that they fixed it for Japan. That's pretty much going to conclude my kind of my review, kind of my thought process on everything that I saw. Like I said, they got the 540 wheel spin on it now, so that's kind of cool. We're obviously in Japan. We're getting a lot of really cool cars. Potential for a bike. A 12-lane drag strip with sync drag lights. Like, come on. I feel like for this one, Forza's doing really well by listening to the community. I really hope that they did, and it seems that they have, and I'm glad that they did it, at least with Japan. Said I'm really curious how long they did that, but let me know what you guys think. I think once it comes out and I actually have everything, I'm gonna attempt to stream if anyone wants to be kind of a part of that. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably just do a live on YouTube and kind of just stream like that, but let me know what you guys think. And do the influencer thing, guys. Don't make me say the influencer stuff, man. I'm not quite there yet. I'm no fast lane, but you know, like, comment, subscribe, do all of the influencer things. Help me out with that. I appreciate you guys watching till the end. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, vents, whatever, just post it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.